People, hello, how are we? Hopefully we're all doing well. I'm Tom. Sorry about the lack of uploads recently. Been busy with the Euros. Like to say it's coming home, but realistically it's not. Work's been busy. You know, the drill, all the usual stuff. So, Ryan Garcia has finally got his sanction, his repercussions, I guess. 1 year ban. But for boxing, that's probably pretty good, because boxing you only get like 6 months or a year. So to get a year is pretty decent. And look, I think he deserves it. I don't like the way he's been acting recently. I don't like what he's been blaming it on. I don't like the lack of accountability, missing weight, just not taking things seriously. So I think 6 months or a year is more fair. But I also think boxing's not harsh enough. Like, you know, some fighters like Ryan Garcia will only fight once a year anyway. So what are you really taking away from them? I know he'll still keep all his money. Still got the win. And you think, take his purse off him so he gets nothing. That should be a sanction. And years, not months, years. Not a 12-month sanction, 3-4 years. You get it in most other sports. Look at Paul Pogba. Look at athletics. Years, not a couple of months, a few months, a year tops. Come on. It's perhaps one of the most dangerous sports in the world. You get people dying on not a regular, but a semi-regular basis. Across white collar, amateur, professional, people die quite a lot because they put their lives on the line. And I think it's more dangerous than UFC. Now let me explain that, because you might disagree, but hear me out. UFC, certainly extremely risky, certainly very dangerous, obviously smaller gloves, and perhaps more opportunity to snap arms and break bones. But that constant head trauma you get in boxing, where you're constantly aiming to punch each other in their head, you don't get anywhere else. You know, even kickboxing, you kick to the legs. UFC, arm strikes. You got, you know, leg kicks. You got arm strikes, arm bars, leg kicks, choke holds, which obviously is dangerous, but still. And you got other means, grappling. But boxing is just constant pummeling to their head. Banging to their head. And, you know, you see it all the time. Down the line, that has massive effects, massive repercussions on fighters. And going into that ring where your aim is to knock somebody unconscious with drugs in your system is selfish, it's dangerous, it's so many things. It's just disgusting. And the fact you get a 6 or a 12-month ban is just not enough. You need to have a massive, this is people's lives. Football's not that. Athletics is not that. This is people's lives at stake. You need to have a serious repercussion, lose your purse, and a serious sanction of a few years to stop people from wanting to do that again. Because a 1-year deterrent is not enough when you're going to make millions and win the fight. A 1-year deterrent's not enough. And we keep seeing it. Time and time again, the sanctions. I mean, what's happening with Robert Helenius? Dillian White didn't have too long, and it's just not good enough, as far as I'm concerned. I think that's a real short straw that boxing has, and it's what turns a lot of people off. And you got such a dangerous sport with such, you know, lackluster repercussions for cheating. Because let's have it right, he missed weight and was a drug cheat. So not only did he miss weight and come in heavier over the weight limit, he was also on performance enhancing drugs. That's the top and bottom of this, and he's getting a year ban when he probably won't fight for another year anyway, even if he didn't have the ban. It's disappointing. It's disappointing, and I don't think it's good enough. But in boxing terms, I'm happy because he got the ban he deserved. In boxing terms, so you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm unfair. People, let me know your thoughts down below. You know, let me know your thoughts. I'm looking forward to reading it. Maybe I'm being unfair there. But thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know how YouTube works. Peace.